It has been raining nonstop here in Ohio. I think a lot of places are experiencing the same thing, and I caught a break in the rain and decided to shoot a little garden tour and finish the year strong with my weekly garden tours. So as you know, I covered 2 beds with pine shavings and buried my tomato plants in there. I have heard from multiple people that your tomato plants will come through in the springtime and there's not enough heat to kill them, so be advised on those comments. This is my first time doing that just because I don't have a compost pile and I didn't want a huge pile of just dead plants laying around. So this is what I did. I buried the cherry tomato plants and then I did the same thing to my big tomato bed. Hopefully I harvested all of the ripe tomatoes, and the only tomatoes that might have been buried are the little tiny green ones, and I'm hoping they don't come through, but I guess we'll see. If they do come through, I'll just have to be pulling out a lot of tomato plants. Moving on to my pepper bed. I did not harvest all of my peppers. Shame on me, I know. I have a ton of peppers still. And of course my chicken lady here are making her rounds, being cranky. Anyways, so the plan with these peppers are I'm going to harvest them and I'm going to cut them up and freeze them. I don't want to really do that, but that's the only other alternative other than pickling, and I might actually pickle quite a few of them as well. So Buena Mulatas are for the win. Definitely will be growing them next year. And same thing for this bed as well. I have my basil here. I have my purple jalapenos. I mean, gorgeous color, amazing flavor. Definitely recommend purple jalapenos. Definitely a conversation piece, and also more Buena Mulatas on this end. These plants are loaded. The first couple of weeks of summer, they sprung up, flowered, produced, and then kind of died off. And then the last couple of weeks, they just exploded, and I have so many peppers now, which is amazing. On this side of the bed, I got rid of those zinnias, so that provided quite a bit of more light to this side of the bed. And I have some flowers on my zucchini plant. No female flowers yet, but we're still waiting on that. And then my radishes are doing well. I can't wait for them to actually be mature so I can harvest them. Other than that, my sweet peas are doing amazing. I've been harvesting a ton of them already. Very delicious, nutritious, and my trellis is finally covered again. My strawberry bed is doing great. I mean, look at that. Look how beautiful this strawberry is. I'm gonna leave this. Actually, no, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest it. So I've been harvesting here and there more strawberries, which is crazy to me. The temperatures are getting down to nearly freezing, and the strawberry bed is still pumping out strawberries, which is awesome, which is amazing. I can't wait for the next season. The other side of this bed is also sweet peas here, and I've been harvesting them as well. I got rid of these peppers. So these peppers I actually preserved. I actually showed how I did that on my Instagram page, and I'll drop the link down here below. Feel free to check it out. It's just a quick pickling idea that I had. So these were my banana peppers and my albino peppers. I also used a little bit of pumpkin spice jalapeno peppers in the recipe just to spice things up a little bit. But yeah, so these peppers are gone. Those peppers haven't been touched yet. And then moving on to my broccoli bed. So I did separate my broccoli plants and they're getting bigger, but I think I might have sowed them a little bit too late because they're stunted. So we'll see how they do in progress of the season, but I have my hopes. Then moving on to my corner bed here, I have quite a bit of beets that are sprouting and growing pretty well, and also Swiss chard. And I've always had a trouble telling which one is Swiss chard and which one are beets. So I think this is Swiss chard because it's lighter green. Like if you compare the two greens, it's a lighter green and it's more, there's more veins in Swiss chard leaves as I remember. So I'm gonna say that this is Swiss chard and these are all beets. And then I have my carrots here. They're doing fine, you know, just growing in the chilly weather here. And then my catnip is thriving and obviously zinnias. So beautiful. Then moving on to my lettuce bed. My lettuces are doing amazing. I have really enjoyed making salads from this bunch, and then my radish over here. Hopefully this will be ready to harvest soon because I really want to try some radish recipes and haven't yet. So there's that. And zinnias, they're doing great, although mildew is getting them, but you know, I'll be cutting them down soon. I do see pollinators still enjoying these guys though. And then my herb garden here is doing well. I think my parsley needs to be tamed a little bit. My chives are doing great. Cilantro corner over there. I need to sow a whole bunch more dill in this area. Oregano is doing amazing and more cilantro. Here in this bed, I got my cold hardy plants coming up. So this is kale. This is one variety of spinach, and I re-sowed this row of spinach because my chickens got in here earlier and kind of dug everything up. So I re-sowed the seeds. I don't know if they'll sprout. It's kind of been chilly. And then I have more kale growing, different kinds of kale. And then here I have my radishes, more radishes, rutabagas, and onions. These onions though are kind of they're looking sickly. I don't know if it's because of the weather or something else, so we'll see how they do, I guess. They are sown really close, I am aware of that, but I'm giving them time to kind of get a little bigger so I can separate them. It is definitely getting chillier and chillier, and as you can see, the trees are changing colors. My garden is slowly going to bed. I am planning on just covering my beds just like that with some pine shavings covering the ground. With that, I don't know, I think these snow peas will go away into the freezing temperature, so this trellis will stay up with those plants. My zinnias will be cut down here soon. They're really covered in mildew. So other than that, I'm just waiting on my radishes, my beets, my broccolis. I'm gonna install a little hoop house over some beds here and just enjoy the winter season. I hope you're giving fall gardening a chance, and I hope you're enjoying it. If not, come aboard, enjoy my garden, and try it out next year. I'm hoping I can encourage you in that, and I want to wish myself a humble happy birthday and wish you guys to go garden a little, try it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.